I always found it interesting how the word shame and blame rhyme. Two of the most toxic feelings sound almost the same in the English language. In this short video, I will tell you how the twin toxins of shame and blame are creating problems in your home and what you can do about it. I'm Dr. Marcy Willard, child psychologist. I am sure you've noticed at some point in your life how the word blame isn't generally associated with anything good. You may be an unlucky one who remembers a time in your own house like this. Someone broke a glass or left the door open and let the dog out. Someone didn't take out the trash and now the whole house stinks. Then, your family's instant reaction is to look around for someone to blame. You will know blame because it starts with, you did this. You caused this. You should not have done this. It is okay to point out the mistake, but healthier communication patterns do not include the blame game. A great example is offered up by Brené Brown in her recent book, The Atlas of the Heart. She gives an example of when one family member made everyone late. She said, instead of saying, "You made us late," "You made me so mad," a healthy way to communicate this is, "I don't like to be late. It is important to me to be on time." And now what about shame? Oh, shame. No one wants to talk about it. There is something I like to refer to as the shame spiral. The child realizes that something bad happened, or maybe they feel they did something bad. The instant response to this for a child, for literally any child, is to start thinking, "I am bad." This tendency is so pervasive that many researchers call shame a process rather than a feeling. It's something we do to ourselves when we go hide in shame. Now, what about the notion that shame is a good thing? Isn't it important to acknowledge when we have done something wrong? Yes, of course. Most researchers refer to that as guilt, or some even call it healthy guilt. Guilt may be associated with remorse. We realize we have done something wrong and we acknowledge the impact of our behavior on other people. We make a decision to change our behavior in the future. This is healthy. But what you don't want is the shame spiral or the blame game. To undo these patterns in your house, do these three things. 1. When someone makes a mistake, don't go look for someone to blame. Instead, identify the problem without blame. You can say, "We are late. It's important to me to be on time." Number 2, when one of your kids goes into a shame spiral thinking, not "this is a bad situation," but "I am bad," you want to intervene. You can say, "I understand why it might feel like that. I think lots of people feel that way in those situations. I'm here for you." Finally, separate healthy guilt from shame. Acknowledge your child for recognizing their mistakes. Say, "Hey, thanks for owning up to that. We can figure this out together." As a parent, you are doing the right things by being willing to try these strategies. Keep coming back to the app. You can do this. Katie is here to help.